Well, hi everybody. I'm getting ready to do another video for you. This time though, I'm going to be doing not fully paleo. I am going to be throwing some potatoes in there. I'm doing this for my son, and he just got home from school, so I'm going to make him a little snack. Kind of a breakfast snack is what he wanted, so that's what I'm going to make. There will be a little bit of potatoes in it. The rest of it's all paleo. All you got to do is just take out the potato portion of it to make it a paleo thing. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see towards my cutting board what's going on and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And then also again, I'm going to be working off the stove, and I'm going to be using a pan. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the hand-cut bacon. And I really like this stuff. And it does come with the skin on it, so I do trim the skin off, and like so. So we're going to be working on this and getting things cooked. So enjoy, and let's go from there. So I'm going to cut some of the bacon, and what I do is I cut a few slices, and I only need a few because he's not super big. So, and we're going to put our stove on 2 in our skillet, and I like using cast iron. I do enjoy cast iron stove stuff. It is durable, it works well if you take care of it, it lasts forever. It's just a really, really good product. So I really like cast iron. I don't use any of the Teflon stuff, any anodized. I just try to stay away from all that. I do stick with the cast iron stuff predominantly for this type of application. So with that, we've got the hand-cut bacon going. It's a hickory smoked bacon. It's really a good stuff. I pick it up at a local butcher shop here. So we'll be coming back to you here shortly and continue on. Okay, now I'm going to start cutting up some of the vegetables and get them ready to go. So we'll be cutting them up and getting them ready to put into the frying pan along with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to fry these up so they're nice and crispy. And I'm adding in both red potatoes and some Yukon Gold ones that I got from the local grocery store. Again, I get most of my stuff over at a place called Myers, and I've been going there since I was a child. So just a place I kind of got used to going to. It's a fairly good store. They have a lot of really good stuff, but I really like their produce. Their produce section is beyond compare. So also you can see I've got some radishes that I'm going to cut up in here, and these add a lot of flavor, and they're a really good substitute for potatoes in the paleo portion. So I use these a lot when I'm making these kind of like little hashes, vegetable hashes in the mornings for breakfast. Okay, so we got that all cut up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some onion real quick. So we're going to add some onion, and we're going to have some sweet bell pepper to it. And just do a rough chop on the onion. And I keep these all separated because I cook them in stages. So the first thing that's going to go into the pot is going to be the potatoes and the radishes, because those take a little while to cook up and brown up. And then I've got the bacon in there already going, and that's going to give me my grease to work from. So what I'm going to do is use the bacon grease to cook the rest of this in, and then the bacon will be part of what his little meal snack will be. Okay, so we've got that all sliced up, and I'll be back to you shortly again. Okay, I'm back again, and we're going to start cutting up the avocado. I've got the veggies that are going to go into the little hash all gone, so they're all cut up nice. And next what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the avocado and getting that all done. So we're going to peel our avocado, and I'm going to turn this down so you can actually see what I'm doing and as I'm doing it. And so we're going to cut our avocado. We're only going to use half. We only really need half for this particular meal. And then I will save the other half for another segment, for something else that I'm going to cook. So we'll set that off to the side. And I got a little bad spot in this particular one, so I'm going to cut that out so you can see what that looks like. That's the part we are not going to partake and eat. Now, easiest way to take my avocado is take it and slice it like so. And it'll look kind of pretty, and we'll take our avocado slices out. Now, this is a pretty ripe avocado. Usually I like to work with ones a little bit on the tougher side because they just make a little bit nicer presentation, and a lot of times we'll put them into the scramble towards the end. So now we have our avocado, and you can see our food that we got going there and here. So next thing we're going to be doing is working on getting the hash going. Okay, so we have our hash going now, and you can see that we've got the potatoes and the radishes inside there, and then we have the rest of the remaining ingredients going. And while that's cooking, I'm going to get our eggs ready and prepared. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a scrambled egg for him. So put that down where you can see what I'm doing. Crack the egg. And we're going to do scrambled eggs. Now I like to put heavy whipping cream in my eggs when I'm making them. It adds a lot of really good flavor. And it makes it nice and light and fluffy. So, we're going to add a little bit of that in there. Now, with that, we're also going to add a little bit of spices in there. So, I'm going to throw in just a little bit of garlic, granulated garlic. Not a lot, just a little bit. And we're going to put in a little bit of red pepper in there also. So, a little bit of ground cayenne pepper and just a little sprinkles. We don't need a lot, and then we're going to whisk it up. So you bring it to a nice whisk, and that is going to make a really, really nice fluffy egg when it's all done, and it'll go really well with what we're making. So I'm trying to pair everything together, and the sausages we're going to use today are going to be a jalapeno cheddar sausage, smoked sausage. So we're going to be using those also. So bear with me, and we'll be back shortly again. Okay, we're now ready to start adding some more of our ingredients. So what we're going to do is we're going to now add in our green peppers, or sweet peppers, or bell peppers. And we're going to start getting those all sauteed up also. And we're going to open up our package of sausages. And we're only going to need 2. Now with the sausages, I'm going to add these right on in here. So we're going to do a little cut on them. Make them kind of like bite-sized chunks. And then we'll brown up nice. Now we're going to add the sausages in there also. We've got sweet bell pepper in there. And now we're going to add in those sausages to start going. And then in a moment, we're going to add in the onion slivers and start to get those going in also. And if you were here, you could smell how everything's tasting. Because it's going to be just wonderful. I mean, it's smelling so good in here right now. It's just unreal. So, bear with me, and we'll be back again through the magic of television. Okay, we're back again, and I'm in the process of sauteing, frying up all these sausages, along with the peppers, and it's going to create a whole lot of good flavor. Now, if you were here, you'd be able to see what was going on, or be able to smell it and see exactly how this is all transpiring. But we've got everything going, nice little bit of browning going on, and now we're going to add our onions. So, we're going to be sauteing these up along with everything else and bring them to a nice little brown. And then that portion will be done along with the bacon that we've got going. And the only thing left will be to throw in the eggs, and we will scramble those up. And you can hear that sizzling. Oh, sizzling sounds so good. So this is going to be so delicious. It's going to be one of those things that I think you're really, truly going to enjoy. So, out there in YouTube land, make your comments. If you have recipes that you'd like me to convert and change, let me know. I'm always happy to do that. It's a fun experience for me. And soon my website will be done, eatlocalpaleo.com, and that'll be done. And on there, I'm going to start having PDF recipe books that you can download. There is going to be a charge for them, but it's going to be minimal. $2.99 per cookbook, and I plan on going through quite a few different areas. Everything from desserts to entrees, different types of ethnicity type foods that we can produce, and just so we can taste all sorts of different foods from all over the world. Because that's my ultimate goal. Ultimate goal is to travel both the U.S. and abroad and start doing local cuisine in their areas, but paleo. So stick with me on this. You're going to like this. You're going to like this show, I think. This is going to be a channel you're going to enjoy. So back to what we have going here. Onions are starting to brown up really nicely. We just probably have a couple more minutes left of that. And everything else is browning up really nicely on here also. And you want to kind of move things around so everything's getting a little bit equal treatment as far as getting some pan time for the little browning that we're going to get. Because that brown adds so much nice flavor. So that's what we're striving for, is flavor. Layers of flavor. Okay, we're back again. And so now we're getting ready to make our scrambled eggs. And again, I've got it down on the pan so you can see. I'm going to use some of this Vegeline. I really like this. It's a good product. Works really well for me. A few friends of mine own restaurants, and they've told me they swear by it. So I started using it a few years ago, and I'm very impressed. It does work really well. We've already got our eggs ready to go, so we're going to start making up our scrambled eggs. And as always, you'll notice that I'm always washing dishes as I go, because I do have a small kitchen. I try to keep things clean as I go. It just makes everything so much easier for me. And I like being organized. And I'm also washing my hands on a regular basis. So here we go. We're making our eggs. We have the stove top on 2. I'm using electric ceramic cooktop. I've had gas stoves. I've had electric stoves. I like the ceramic cooktop electric tops. It's just a nice way to do it. Easy to clean, maintains a really good heat, and I found that I really don't use gas that often unless I'm going to be going and doing grilling or something, and I do that outdoors. And yes, I do live in Michigan, but I do grill year-round. So the snow doesn't stop me. The only thing that stops me is sometimes if it's a heavy rain, and today is a rainy day actually, so I'm not out doing that at all. And eggs are so fast. They take very little time to cook, and we don't want to make them too dry. So those are finished up. And we'll get you a view of the plate. So, you got our eggs, and doesn't that look good? So, there we go. The remaining thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of kosher salt on top. And that's it. So thank you for tuning in. Please come out and watch more of our videos. I plan on putting up more and more videos on a regular basis. And eventually I'm going to start doing live streaming. So we'll do streaming so you can actually watch the whole process from start to finish. No video editing, just straight streaming out so you can see it. There may be some bloopers in there. Maybe I'll make a blooper reel at the end of the year. If people are interested, we'll talk about that. So anyway, everybody have a great day and see you soon.